From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, August the 2nd, 2023. The man who carried out the deadliest anti-Semitic attack in U.S. history has been sentenced to death for the murders of 11 men and women at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh on October the 27th of 2018. Bernice Simon, Sylvan Simon, Melvin Wax, Daniel Stein, Irving Younger, Rose Mallinger, Jerry Rabinowitz, Joyce Feinberg, Richard Gottfried, Cecil Rosenthal, and David Rosenthal. After 2 days of deliberation, the jury was unanimous in its decision today, and Jewish organizations responded to the verdict. The American Jewish Committee saying, as we collectively process the jury's decision today, what should always be top of mind is the memory of the 11 people murdered in a synagogue while at prayer by a cold-blooded hater of Jews. Saying ultimately what is of most significance is not how the shooter will spend the end of his life, but the fact that the U.S. government pursued this case with vigor and demonstrated that such crimes will not be countenanced, excused, or minimized. The Anti-Defamation League said, "We know this is a hard day for many, especially in Pittsburgh. We must keep working to protect Jewish communities from the horrors of anti-Semitism." President of the World Jewish Congress, Ronald Lauder, said today's decision represents a measure of justice for the slaughter of 11 Jewish worshipers on that fateful day. Lauder saying, "I call on American leaders to amplify their efforts to protect Jewish communities across the country so that such a tragedy never again takes place." And Tree of Life Rabbi Jeffrey Myers, who survived the attack, responded, saying, "Today, in the years we have spent waiting for this trial to take place, many of us have been stuck in neutral. It was a challenge to move forward with the looming specter of a murder trial. Now that the trial is nearly over and the jury has recommended a death sentence," he said, "it is my hope that we can begin to heal and move forward." An Israeli vehicle came under fire in Judea and Samaria, the West Bank, today. The IDF said a shooting attack was carried out from a passing vehicle adjacent to the Hamra junction. An Israeli civilian was lightly injured, and a number of hits were identified on the vehicle. Soldiers are pursuing the terrorists. The Times of Israel reported that the injured civilian is a 31-year-old woman who suffered light injuries to her face from glass or shrapnel. Her husband and 2 children who were also in the car were uninjured. The shooting follows another shooting attack yesterday in Ma'ale Adumim, where 6 Israelis were injured. 5 were still in the hospital as of this morning. Well, today marks 80 years since the uprising at the notorious Treblinka death camp in Poland during the Holocaust. On August the 2nd of 1943, some 200 Jewish prisoners at the camp launched a revolt. They seized weapons from the armory, set fire to the camp, and stormed the gates. 300 prisoners escaped, though most were recaptured and killed. The World Jewish Congress brought a delegation to Poland today to commemorate the somber anniversary, organized by the Emanuel Ringelblum Jewish Historical Institute. And Chairman of Yad Vashem, Danny Dayan, addressed the ceremony. He said, "To affirm our determination to forever learn and tell the stories of the victims, leaving no room for misunderstanding or distortion. Their memory deserve no less." Today also marks Roma Genocide Remembrance Day, honoring the memory of hundreds of thousands of Roma and Sinti people murdered during the Holocaust. And August the 2nd marks what would have been the 100th birthday of Israel's 8th Prime Minister and 9th President, Shimon Peres, born in Vishneva, Belarus on August the 2nd of 1923. And to mark the occasion, a monument was unveiled today in the courtyard of the home where Peres was born. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, August the 2nd at 7 o'clock and 7:30, it's Talmud Study. Then at 8 and 8:30, episodes 1 and 2 of the hit Israeli TV show Srugim. At 9, director Jennifer Gelfer and actor John Buffalo Mailer talk about their film The Second Son. At 10, Songs of Love, a benefit concert for Tu B'Av, the Jewish Day of Love celebrated today, featuring an array of the world's leading female and male cantors. And coming up next, it's Thinking Out Loud. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, August the 2nd, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.